going to Nusa Penida. It's 6 a.m. We're about to leave to the boat docks right now because although we have a boat in mind, I'm not exactly sure what time it leaves or where it goes to, so the information online was not very consistent or good, so we're just gonna go there and try to figure it out there. To get to Nusa Penida from Bali, you can take a boat from the Sanar ferry terminal located just east of Denpasar. When you arrive at the terminal, there are many places to park your vehicle. We were able to park our scooter for only 10,000 rupiah per night. At the dock, there are a large variety of speedboats to choose from. We ended up taking the Angel Billabong Fast Cruise because it left the soonest. It was 350,000 rupiah per person for a round-trip ticket. Make sure to wear sandals and shorts to avoid getting too wet while boarding the boat. The boat ride itself only takes about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on the wind. Be warned that it can get pretty bumpy sometimes. Upon arrival, you can hire a motorbike or taxi to take you to your accommodations. So we made it to Nusa Penida. We checked into our Airbnb. The place we're staying at is called Ari La Casa Homestay. It was only $23 a night, and it's really close to the harbor, so right when we got off the boat, it was only a 5-minute walk to our place, and we were able to check in early and drop off our bags, so that was really nice. They also were able to hook it up with a motorbike. It was only $75,000 for the whole day, and now we're out exploring the island. Our first stop of the day was Broken Beach. The roads around the island are pretty rough, so do not rent a bike unless you are a confident driver. Broken Beach got its name because it was formed by the collapse of a cliff. It's a beautifully scenic spot where you can even see dolphins and manta rays if you're lucky. Just a 5-minute walk away is another super photogenic spot known as Angel's Billabong. Swimming is very dangerous here during high tide, so make sure to check the tide before you go. Our last stop of the day was Keling Beach, just in time for sunset. Keling is probably one of the most iconic spots on Nusa Penida. You can hike down to the beach, but we decided to save it for another day since it was getting kind of dark already. Hey guys, I am super pumped today because today we're doing two things that I've never done before. We're going to an underwater Buddah statue garden type of thing, which should be really interesting. And then the second thing we're doing is swimming with manta rays, which should be crazy. I really hope we see some today. We booked our tour with Crystal Bay Snorkeling, as they have a little shack right on Crystal Bay. It was 350,000 rupiah per person for a private tour, minimum 2 people. We were even able to leave a little earlier than other boats. Our first stop of the tour was to find some manta rays. Although seeing a manta ray was not guaranteed, they told us we would try several spots to find them. Surprisingly, we were able to find manta rays right away, and it was amazing. We did notice a bit of trash in the area, so make sure to pick some up before you leave. At one point, there were at least 7 manta rays around us, which was way more than we were expecting. How was it, Jake? Our next stop was to the underwater Buddah garden. These statues were placed here in 2005 in efforts to promote coral growth and increase tourism. Swimming around these serene statues was a unique experience I'll never forget. Our last two stops of the day were Gamut Bay and Crystal Bay for some colorful reef snorkeling. That snorkeling trip was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had. If you get a chance, I would recommend booking with Crystal Bay Snorkeling. There's just this little booth right on Crystal Bay. Right now we have a bit of time to kill before we catch our boat back to the mainland, so we're gonna do a little bit more exploring around the island. We decided to check out Keling one more time and try to hike down to the beach. However, it normally takes at least an hour to hike down to the beach, and we had to catch our boat back to Bali. This island definitely deserves an extra day or two, and I would have loved to check out the neighboring islands as well. But now we have a reason to come visit again one day. Overall, a DIY weekend in Nusa Penida would only cost you around $90 US, and even cheaper if you're splitting the cost of accommodations and transport. If you're not comfortable driving a motorbike, then you might need to hire a driver to tour you around. This could cost you anywhere between 500 to 800,000 rupiah per day. Overall, Nusa Penida is one of the prettiest islands I've ever been to and a must-see when in Bali. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.